I just want to say, when I love hard. But then again, I'm a hard person to love. Because I'm what they call an overthinker. I constantly wonder what I'm doing wrong and what I should do better. But I know that I'm doing absolutely nothing wrong and everything right. But I've been left so much and hurt so much to where I wonder what I can do better for this not to happen. But it's not me. It's not. But I tear myself up thinking that it is. I just need reassurance, that's it. And I need a lot of it.
As an overthinker, when you ask me what's on my mind and I say nothing, it's not because I don't want to tell you. It's because there's so much on my fucking mind that I don't even know where to start.
Hey guys, 219 Tiger here, and as you saw in the beginning of the video, being an overthinker sucks. And it is really hard. Because you overthink everything. I'm always the type of person that I wait for that shoe to drop. I wait for the worst case scenario. Like, my mind will always go to, what is the worst outcome that's going to happen? And it's hard when you're constantly like that. You know, where you're constantly thinking. And sometimes your mind can be going in every single direction, and you can't stop it. You're like, your mind won't shut off. And I've been like that since I was young. And it's rough and it's hard. And it can sometimes affect relationships, sadly. And it is something that's always bothered me. But it's something I've gotten used to. And like I said, like a lot of the times, the worst part of it is, what my overthinking is, 9 out of 10 times, the scenarios that I played off in my head turn out to be true. At least one of them does. And it's hard when you overthink things. Because like I said, like, you are sitting there trying to figure out how you can fix things. You automatically assume that everything is your fault. And it doesn't always have to be your fault. Like, if somebody's upset about something, you believe it was you that did it. Even though it wasn't you. Or you tend to read into things differently. And it's hard. I have always tried to put things out of my mind and not overthink. But it's hard, especially when you need reassurance that everything's going to be okay. Because it does suck being an overthinker, because you need that reassurance. And there are some people who are not willing to give you that reassurance you need. And overthinkers are hard to date, sadly. But on top of my overthinking, I also have abandonment issues, which I've talked about before. And it's hard, you know. It isn't easy living with it, because you always want to try to fix things, and you always blame yourself, even though it's not your fault. And like what was said in the beginning of the video, is sometimes we can't tell you, because our minds are in a billion different directions. It's the madness that goes on. And it is hard. And it's never easy. Especially when you need constant reassurance. And it hurts. Especially when you read into things, you know what I mean? Like I said, my mind will sit there and play different scenarios. If I don't hear from somebody for like a week, my mind either thinks they're dead, or something bad has happened, or they're mad at me, or they've walked away. And that might not be the case. 9 out of 10 times it is the case. But that might not be the case. And it's hard. You know, and it's sad. It can drive you insane sometimes. And it makes my depression even worse. You know, and it's never easy, you know, like I said, especially when you need constant reassurance. And like I said, I overthink things a lot of the times. Sometimes, you know, things that I shouldn't be overthinking. And with that constant reassurance, it sucks. To constantly need to be reassured constantly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having some reassurance that, like, hey, I love you, or hey, I'm here for you, or hey, this, or whatever. But my experience is most people don't stick around long enough. And most people don't want to put that effort or energy into something. And it is really, truly hard. And being an overthinker, constantly, how can I improve something? Did I say it the right way? You tend to be hard on yourself too, when you don't need to be. Like, you can say something so perfectly and still try to find room, or nitpick it, or I could have said it differently, or I could have said it this way. There's times where I will go back and replay, could I have told this person something different? Could I have done this? Could I have done that? So being an overthinker, it's a gift and it's a curse in the same breath. And like, sometimes, like, it's hard for me to say what is on my mind, because I don't know. Especially when your mind is going 50 million miles, you know, and it's hard. And this is me being as honest as I possibly can. So I will see you guys next video, because I'm going to end it here. Stay strong, stay lucid, and remember, love is louder. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Mwah. I love you guys.